Hey guys, welcome back to my channel AG Motion Designs, and in today's video we are going to learn how to create this creative text animation inside of After Effects without using any third-party plugins but with the help of simple and cool tips and tricks inside of After Effects. And project files of this animations are available on Patreon. You can easily purchase it from there. And if you want to learn more about motion graphics and other stuff in advance, then don't forget to check out my Udemy courses. All links are available in the description, and you can join my Motion Pro membership as well, which is just for 59 rupees. You'll get access to new videos, motion graphic tutorials, advanced After Effects tutorials, etc, and it will be a support for this channel as well. And if you are new to this channel, then please consider to subscribe this channel and also hit the bell icon to get more updates. So without wasting any much more time, let's get started. So here we are in Adobe After Effects. Let's create a new composition and we are going to call it as main animation. Width I'm going to choose 1920 and height 180. Frame rate is 30. Duration is 1 minute long and background color is white color, and simply hit OK. Then go to choose grid and guide option and simply hit on title selection. Then I'm going to select my text tool, and for the font you are free to choose any font you want. I'm going to choose outfit for now, and let's type our text. I'm going to type new text over here, sorry, and let's change the color of this one to black, and let's increase the size of this text, and let's click on this all caps, and let's reduce the alphabetical distance between this text. Okay, so this is my text. I'm going to select this and I'll press Ctrl Alt Home to align that anchor point to the center. Go to the Align tab, align it horizontally and then align it vertically. Okay, so this is the first text. And if you want, then you can make this a little bit bold. Okay, somewhere around like this as well. Okay, and then again, I'll go to the Align tab, align it horizontally and align it vertically. Now select this text and press Ctrl Alt Home. And this going to be my reference text. So I'll select this and I'll hit Ctrl D, and I'm going to change the color of this last layer to the yellow one. Okay, and I'll drop this layer. Now this is the layer which we are going to animate. So first of all, let's change the color of this one to somewhere else. I'm going to choose something like this purple color and hit OK. Okay, and I don't need this other alphabet, so I'll delete those. Select this M, press Ctrl Alt Home to align that anchor point to the center. Again, go to the Align tab and choose Align horizontally, so it will automatically come at this point. Okay. Now after that, I'm going to hit Ctrl D. Let's enable this icon so I can see only this layer, and with the help of your text tool, let's change this to E. Okay. Then select this, go to the Align tab, align horizontal and press Ctrl Alt Home again. Now we will focus on this M and this E over here. So first let's focus on this M. Now select this M. Make sure whenever you're going to animate any particular layer, click on this icon, then only that layer is going to be visible. Then select your pen behind tool, zoom in a little bit, and let's, by holding Control, I'm going to snap this anchor point at this portion. Now let's select this L, zoom in a little bit, press R for rotation, and initially I'll rotate it like that. Let's create one keyframe, zoom in a little bit, go to around 20 frames and let's rotate it like that. Go to around 1 second and let's make this value 0. Go few frame forward, let somewhere up to this. Let's see, rotate it like that again. Again go few frame forward, hit Ctrl C, Ctrl V this keyframe. Now select those keyframe and hit F9. So if you check it out this animation, we are going to get something like that. Okay. Now let's go to the graph editor. Right click and make sure you are in Edit Speed Graph. Let's select this graph. By holding shift, move this handle over here and move this handle over here. Let's move this handle over here. Now zoom in a little bit. Again select this and move this handle over here. Select this, move this handle at this point and this handle at this point. Let's move this handle at this point and let's move this handle at this point. Okay. So now if we check it out this animation, we will get something like that. Okay. This looks good to me. Now after this, okay, Now after this, if you see this, we got this animation. Now when this hem is gonna touch the ground, I want different text to get animated. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to enable this E and I'll hit Control D over here and let's disable all of this. And now I'm going to select my text layer and let's call it as O. Okay, let's select this O and press Ctrl Alt Home again. Go to the Align tab, align it horizontally, align it vertically. Now let's disable this over here and let's hide this E and O for now. So we can focus on this one. Okay. Also, if you want, you can select this reference layer, press T for opacity and let's bring this opacity 20 and let's lock this. So it would be easy for us. Now, when this M is starting over here, I'll press S and let's make this value initially 0 and create one keyframe. Hit U and go somewhere around at this point and let's make this scale 100. Okay, and select those scaling animation and hit F9. So we will get something like that. But it looks quite weird. So let's select this and by holding shift, let's adjust this graph like that. Okay. And if you want, then you can select this last scaling keyframe and you can move this over here. So it would be a better one. Okay. And when this is happening, I want this E should come out of this M. So let's select this E, press P for position, and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here. Create one keyframe, then press S to create another keyframe, and press R for rotation to create another keyframe. Then hit U so you can see all of them. Then go somewhere around 1 second over here, and let's try to bring this E totally at this point. Okay, then scaling animation, create another keyframe for rotation. Let's make this one complete rotation. So now if we check it out this, we are getting something like that. And obviously scaled should be 0. Then select those keyframe and hit F9. Go to the graph, select this and by holding shift, move this handle over here like that. Okay. So we are gonna get something like this. And when this M is striking at the ground again, I want this O should appear on the screen. So let's enable this O, unhide this. And with the help of open square bracket, I'll move this over here. Now, let's select this O, press P for position, create one keyframe, then press S for scaling option to create another keyframe, hit U and let's go somewhere around 20 frames. Let's change the position of this O2 over here and create another keyframe and the scale as well. Then at the start, I'm going to bring this O somewhere over here and scale should be 0. Then select those keyframe, hit F9, go to the graph, select this graph and by holding shift move this handle over here. So if you check it out this, we are getting something like that. Then after that, somewhere around 2.20 frames over here, I'm going to move this O from here to here like that. Then somewhere around over here at 3.20 frames, I'm going to move this O from here to here like that. With the help of arrow keys as well, you can adjust it. So if we check it out this, we are gonna get something like that. But obviously this looks weird now. So what we can do, first we need to fix is this kind of a line. So to do that, select those position keyframes, all of the position keyframes, right click, go to the keyframe interpolation and instead of auto bezier, choose linear and hit OK. Okay, so we will get something like that. Then we will select those position keyframes and we will go to the graph editor. As you guys can see, this graph is messed up. So what I'm gonna do, let's do one thing. Let's select the last graph and let's hit F9. So it will be gone because the first graph was correct. We want this kind of a smoothness. Then after that, I'm going to select this by holding shift, move this handle over here and then select this and move this handle at this point. Select this, move this handle at this point and move this handle at this point. So we will get something like this. Okay, over here. Now, what I want that when this O is moving, it should push this M over here. So what I'm gonna do somewhere around at this point, hit reach down button and go one frame forward. I'm going to select this M and I'll press Ctrl Shift D to split this layer. And let's bring this at the top. Hit U and we are going to delete all those keyframes on rotation. Sorry, let's bring this at the top and hit U, and you can simply select those keyframes and delete them. Okay, for this M over here, and press V for selection tool, and let's try to move this a little bit over here like that. You can press Ctrl Alt Home as well. Okay, make sure that it should touch the edge of this O, and then select this M and make it a parent at this O. So what will happen? It's gonna move with this O over here. Then somewhere around at this point, I'm going to select this M and I'll press Ctrl Shift D to split this layer. And this time I'm going to remove the parenting. Then press P for position to create one keyframe. Go somewhere around 4.10, and let's move this position to this area. Okay. Then select those keyframe, hit F9, go to the graph, select this graph. By holding shift, move this handle over here and move this handle over here. So what will happen? That we will get this kind of a animation. So if you check it out, this we got this and we got this. Okay. Now the only remaining one is this V. So what you can do, you can select any alphabet. For example, let's select this E as well. Hit Ctrl D to duplicate it. Bring this at the top. Hit U and let's remove all the position keyframes. Select this. Select this text tool and let's type V over there like that. Select this and press Ctrl Alt O. Then with the help of open square bracket, move this over here. Now I want this V should come from this M only. So let's bring this over here and let's bring this downwards. Then press P for position. Select this, right click and choose separate dimensions. Create one keyframe at X and one keyframe at Y. Go somewhere around at this point. And let's try to bring this over here. You can type 540 so it will automatically come over here. Then change the X position somewhere around over here. Then in the middle, at this point, let's try to bring this totally over here at the top like that. Then go few frame forward again, create one keyframe at Y, and in the middle, let's try to bring this one keyframe at the top. Then select those Y position keyframes and hit F9. Go to the graph editor, select this by holding shift, move this handle at this point and move this handle at this point. Select this, move this over here, select this and move this over here. Zoom in. Again, select this, move this over here, and this over here, this over here, this over here, and move this over here. Okay, so if we check it out, this we are gonna get something like that. But obviously, this animation looks very, very slow. So let's select this, and by holding Alt, I'm going to try to bring this over here. And this animation should happen when all of these two are being removed. So let's move this over here like that. Along with that, I need rotation as well. So I'll select this and I'll press R for rotation to create one keyframe. Hit U. Let's make this initial value 0. Then go somewhere around at this point and let's make this one complete rotation. So we will get this kind of a stuff. Okay. Along with that, if you want, then select this and or let's select your rectangle tool and create one rectangle over here, and you can increase the size of this rectangle as well a little bit and try to adjust it over here, and select this, hit enter and let's call it as mask. Then select this V and press F4 and we are going to choose alpha mask. Okay, so we will get this mask for this one. Now let's delete this extra layer which was the as a reference layer we have used. Okay, then select all of these layers, press F4 and enable the motion blur. So now if you check it out, this we are gonna get this kind of a stuff. And if you want, you can select those layers and you can try to choose a different color for any one of them just to give that stylized look for them. Okay, like that. Then I'm going to select all of this and I'll press Ctrl Shift C to pre-compose and I'm going to call it as animation. Hit OK. Then hit Control D, press S, unlink this, and let's make this -100. Press C for position, and let's try to bring this over here like that. Okay, this is going to be the reflection of this like that. Okay, then select this and press T for opacity, and let's make this opacity 30, or let's say 20. I'm going to select this, select your rectangle selection tool, and create one simple mask. Go to the mask properties and increase the mask feathers. Okay, so now if you check it out, this we got something like that. Okay, like this. If you want, then you can move this a little bit towards here as well. Okay, like this. Okay, so yep, this is how you can create this kind of a simple text reveal animation inside of After Effects.